Some more discussions have been going on about the women's tag team titles and that upcoming tournament, so we'll see what the latest is there. We'll also see what's going on with Alexa Bliss and a theory with Sasha Banks and Naomi. Let's start things off with the latest update for the women's tag team titles. Monday Night Raw included another jab at Sasha Banks and Naomi as WWE forced Corey Graves to once again mention the former women's tag team champions and say that they disappointed the WWE Universe with their walkout. So WWE has taken a shot at Sasha Banks and Naomi during every single one of their major shows since they left, and it looks like we can definitely expect that trend to continue. We'll definitely hear the Sasha Banks and Naomi jabs on every Raw and SmackDown from now on, it seems like. Even the New York Post released an article and called the way WWE is handling the situation petty. As far as the women tag team titles themselves, WWE revealed that there would be a tournament to crown new champions. However, they didn't give any time frame on when we could expect to see that tournament take place. So it could be weeks or months away, no one knows. You hear the word tournament and think it'll be this big tournament that has so many sets of tag teams. But according to the very early rumors about this tournament, chances are that it might just have 4 teams and 2 rounds. It'll be the semifinals, then the 2 winners from those rounds will face each other in the finals for the women's tag team titles. As far as the tag teams to expect in this tournament, you have Nikki and Doudrop, Natalya and Shayna, and possibly Zelina and Carmella get back together, and 1 new tag team. That tournament very much could end up being the entire tournament bracket right there. Alexa's been picking up a few big wins, looking for a direction. Maybe she gets a partner like Liv Morgan and joins the tournament. A big new tag team like that can definitely add a lot of life to this tournament. Another popular fan theory that's going around is, what if Sasha Banks and Naomi return to crash the tournament during the final round? Fans are using the Miz and R-Truth storyline from over 10 years ago for the foundation of this fan theory. The Miz and Truth were suspended during that time, but they had this huge moment where they invaded one of the biggest main events at a pay-per-view event. So, similar idea for Sasha and Naomi's return. It would be insane to see Sasha and Naomi actually return during the finals and either stop the whole tournament from continuing or confront the new tag team champions. Something of that magnitude would be beyond insane and actually give the women's tag team titles something it's needed for a long time, and that's a major storyline that has everyone's attention. Of course, Sasha and Naomi are not storyline suspended, it's an actual suspension, and obviously things are a bit hostile between both sides right now. But assuming they're talking things over, lift the actual suspension, and convince them to come back, something like that would be quite the big moment that would have everyone actually talking about the women's tag team titles. A set of titles that have been ignored since its creation would all of a sudden be towards the forefront of WWE with a big return from Sasha and Naomi like that. Considering how public WWE has been with the Sasha and Naomi situation, if they're going to return to WWE television, you're going to have to find a way to take that real-life walkout and tie it into their storyline. WWE has made this situation fully well known to their audience by now, so if Sasha and Naomi ever do return, you just have to connect it somehow. Maybe give off the storyline impression that Sasha and Naomi are trespassing when they invade the tournament. Something like that, where you can turn this real-life situation into a great storyline that they could put the women's tag team titles on the map. So when it comes to Sasha and Naomi's return, if they ever return, sounds like it'll have to be something like this. Obviously, considering the situation and what WWE has released about it, you can't really expect Sasha and Naomi to return with a smile on their faces and start dancing down to the ring again. Now that WWE has put their dirty laundry out there, you would probably have to implement the walkout situation into Sasha and Naomi's characters. Maybe they'll have more of an edge to them since they would be returning from being stripped of the titles and suspended. It's gonna be hard to bring Sasha and Naomi back as smiley baby faces after everything they dealt with, so their characters would need a slight adjustment to match everything that's been going on. But again, that's only if they return. It's a realistic possibility that we never see Sasha Banks and Naomi inside a WWE ring ever again. But hopefully that's not the direction it goes in. Alexa Bliss has some promo time on Raw and Raw Talk this week. So where does her character lie at right now? Well, during the interview before the match, Alexa did reference the therapy sessions and mention how Sonya Deville should look into therapy because it really works. So it was nice to hear her talk about therapy sessions because it feels like that was forgotten about for a bit there. So it was nice to see Alexa's character acknowledge that. Alexa then competed in a regular exhibition match against her former best friend, Nikki Cross. Alexa took care of Nikki pretty quickly to improve her winning streak to 3 wins, 0 losses since returning to Raw. Alexa then spoke again on Raw Talk, but again, it wasn't anything too deep to really break down. She appeared to be fully normal, talked about her history with Nikki, and that was that. So now that we've heard Alexa speak, where is her character at from a mental state? Is she evil? Is something going on? Well, it would appear that Alexa Bliss is back to being completely normal. But that raises up another huge question, and that's the question of, why is Lilly even still around? Lilly, at least in this current moment of time, has absolutely no role or purpose in the story right now. Lilly isn't winking at opponents, coming to life, or getting involved with Alexa's stories and matches anymore. So everyone is wondering, why is Lilly still here? Well, from a storyline perspective, there appears to be no good reason. Lilly isn't really helping the story move forward or playing any roles, so Lilly went from being a major character in Alexa's story to pretty much just a prop. The therapist did recommend that Alexa keep the new Lilly by her side at all times, but if nothing's gonna happen there storyline-wise, it does appear to be pretty goofy to see Alexa still bringing Lilly to the ring, but Lilly doesn't do anything anymore. WWE spent several months building Lilly up as this evil object, even letting Lilly segments main event Raw in 2021. So to go from all that to the Lilly doll being completely useless and not doing anything is strange. And remember, this Lilly doll isn't fully a replica doll. The therapist put Lilly's original remains inside the new doll. So everyone thought Lilly would come back to life in some sorts with this new doll, but that wasn't the case. The best guess to why Lilly is still around is because she's a hot merchandise item with young fans. That appears to be the only reason why the doll is still appearing on WWE television. Keeping Alexa walking down to the ring with it because it'll keep the fans wanting to buy the doll. That seems to be the best guess. It's just strange because you're trying to give Alexa a fresh start with new music, new gear, new attitude, new look, but she's still carrying the doll, so it makes you wonder if the evil Alexa story is truly over or not. If the character is still holding the doll, if Lilly is still around, will something happen down the line with Lilly that will corrupt Alexa Bliss once again? If that's the endgame, then it makes sense for Lilly to stick around and slowly break into Alexa Bliss. But if that's not the plan, why is Lilly still around? But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.